It's time to cover the rogue decks from the LCS. They might not have topped, but they're certainly worth looking at for the theory. So make sure you guys subscribe. Let's dig on into this bad boy. Coming off of LCS 10, you always find these decks that might not necessarily make top cut. With that being said, though, if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, come on, guys, please. I like talking about these things. So today we're going to be looking at some Machina. Yeah, that's right. Infinitrack Machina, to be specific. All right. And happy frickin' Wednesday! All right. I always wanted to be Team Sam. All right. So this is, I don't have names for these. These were given to me from the LCS. And I was curious about some of the rogue decks and what some of these strategies can do. So what are we doing here? We're doing Infinitrack shenanigans with an ancient gearbox. This card is added from the deck or graveyard to the hand, except by drawing it. You add an Earth Machine monster with 500 attack and or defense from your deck to your hand. Now, how many of these meet the requirements? Well, Anchor Drill does. All right. Oh, does it have to be exactly? With 500 attack and or defense. Can't be less. So, Jumbo Drill, can't add Harvester. We can add the Trencher. I believe Trencher is your extender. Cool, so you get 2 targets off of that? We have Link 1s at our disposal, and we have this Ballista here. So this can actually recur for the box. So this box is just going to be an extender. So we have 1 copy of the Ancient Gearbox of Mystery. Anything could be in this box. Anything. Alright, we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. 1 copy of the Super Heavy Train Derek Crane. So if an Earth Machine monster is normal or special summon, you get to extend on out with this. Alright, so free extender. Free all day long. 1 copy of the Anchor Drill. On normal or special summon, you can special summon a Earth Machine monster from your hand in defense position, except for Anchor Drill. You can target 1 machine monster you control. Level of both this card and that level become the combined original level of those monsters until the end of the turn. Extension power. We have triple copies of the Brutal Dozer. So you can tribute 1 Earth Machine monster, special summon this card from your hand in defense position. That's easy. Alright, have this card special summon from your hand. You special summon 1 Infinitrack monster from your deck in defense position, but negate its effects, and you get locked into Earth Machine for the turn. That's fine. Alright, we have triple Harvester here. So if this card is normal special summon, you get to add an Infinitrack monster from your deck to your hand. And then we can target 1 other machine monster you control. The levels of those 2 cards become the combined 2 levels. That's fine. Trencher here. So you contribute 1 Earth Machine monster, special summon this card from your hand in defense position. You can banish this card from your graveyard to target 1 level 5 or lower Infinitrack monster in your graveyard, except for himself. Special summon that card in defense mode. Yeah, this is actually really good to add off of the box. Alright, we have 1 Citadel and 1 Fortress. We have triple copies of the Metal Cruncher, so we can get to our combo pieces. Triple Gamma, and then we have 2 copies of the Bullet Train, and then 1 copy of Driver here. Spells, we have 1 Drag Down to the Grave. Excuse me, this is supposed to be, I'm so bad when I built this. It's actually supposed to be Called by the Grave, alright? Correction there. Alright, I just need to know that, alright? Whew, I was so quick at building this morning, I missed that. Yeah, this is Called by. We have triple copies of Forbidden Droplet, and then have triple copy of Heavy Forward. So on activation, you get to add an Infinitrack monster from your deck to your hand, and once per turn, target 1 machine monster exceed that you control, and either activate 1 of these effects. You can change the battle position or attach this card to it as material. It's going to speed up the general process for you for things. We have triple copies of Redeployment because, you know, getting to our machine engine is going to be bonkers. Triple Urgent Schedule so we can start setting up combo. And we have triple copies of Machina Overdrive because this card is always a pleasure. Now, we do have the triple copies of Goliath here. So remember, it's just any Infinitrack monster to make this. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target a machine exceed monster you control, attach it to that, or attach this to that monster's material. And then it will gain the effect of an exceed monster's original type as machine, has as material, cannot be destroyed by card effects. So basically, you can link 1 anything to set this up, and then you can start passing this along as a material to your monsters. We have 1 Anger Knuckle, and then we have the 1 Gear Ballista here. So as soon as you can get to Gear Ballista to start getting to the box, you can start a full combo. We have the 1 Juggernaut, the 1 Gustav, the 1 Ender Blafnir, Dora, Storm Rider, Earth Slicer, Sky Thunder, Dingrisu, and Omega. We have triple Drone Lockbird, triple Nibiru, 1 Feather Duster, 2 copies of Lightning Storm, triple Dimensional Barrier, and triple copies of Torrential Tribute, wrapping up Infinitrack Machina for everybody. Like I said, I think this is kind of cool in the general scheme of things for what you can do with this. Next up, we have some love to Evil Eye True Draco. Now, I've particularly seen Evil Eye in the past doing cool things, but how well does it actually do in terms of development and play? Well, Mr. Surziel here, you've always asked yourself, why do we focus on this? So when this card is normal summon, you can add an Evil Eye card from your deck to your hand, except for Surziel. If this card is equipped with the Evil Eye of Selene, quick effect, you can target one special summon monster your opponent controls, destroy it. You can only use this effect of Surziel, Watcher of the Evil Eye, once per turn. So we're going to normal summon him, then we can set up the eye on it, equip only to an Evil Eye monster. It cannot be destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effects. Also, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Each time you activate the equipped monster's effect, or you activate another Evil Eye spell or trap card, the equipped monster gets 500 attack, and if you do, you lose 500 life points. That's easy frickin' peasy here. If this card is in your graveyard, you can pay 1,000 life points, and then banish 1 Evil Eye spell or trap card from the graveyard, except for Evil Eye Selene, set this card, so it's recurable. So, we can pop off our opponent's stuff, and then during the standby phase, this effect is activated, destroy 1 card you control. So unfortunately, you gotta pop things here, but that doesn't actually matter because it's going to be free-floating real estate for days for you here. The only thing you mainly care about here is this is going to create that additional popping resource for you on the opponent while you're just generating massive advantage anyway. So we have 1 copy of Dynamite, triple copies of Ignis Heat, triple copies of Surziel, Watcher of the Evil Eye, 1 card of Mice for draw power, triple copies of Disciples, 1 diagram, and you have triple copies of the Broken Field spell. On activation, add an Evil Eye monster from deck to your hand, so it'll search for Mr. Selene. Once per turn during damage calculation, if your Evil Eye monster is attacked while Evil Eye of Selene is in your small trap card zone, you make the battle damage you take from that battle also inflicted to your opponent. If this card in your field zone is destroyed by a card effect and target Evil Eye monster, add it back to your hand. I love recursion. We have 2 copies of Evil Eye Selene, triple copies of Duality, 1 Terraforming, triple Heritage, 1 Upstart, 2 Cracky Down, 2 Evil Eye Retribution with triple Torrential, triple copies of Apocalypse, 2 True King's Return, and triple copies of Waterfall of Dragon Souls. Wrapping up a pretty interesting list. Extra deck here we have 1 copy of Zerziel, 1 Helio, triple copies of Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 Unicorn, 1 Hida, 1 copy of Gorgon, 1 Boral Sword, 1 copy of Barricade, 1 Ulti, 2 Falky, 1 Volcasaurus, 1 Gaia, 1 Gaga Samurai, and 1 Gaga Cowboy. Side deck here we have triple Emergency Provisions, triple Lightning Storm, triple copies of Evenly Matched, 1 Red Reboot, triple copies of TC Boo, and 2 copies of Waking the Dragon. Wrapping this up. And then out of Luxury Game 10, the only Dragonmaid deck was played by 2 players that were both playing the exact same list here. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring for Dragonmaids, triple copies of Chamber Dragonmaid, 2 copies of Ernest, 1 copy of Lepore, 1 copy of Nudal, 1 Tinkek, triple copies of Drone Lockbird, 2 Ghost Bell, triple copies of Kitchen, or 2 copies of Laundry, 1 Nurse, triple copies of Parlor, 2 copies of Skullmeister, 1 Boot Sector Launch, 1 Dragonmaid Changeover, triple copies of Hospitality with 1 Monster Reborn, triple copies of World Legacy Guard Dragon with 1 Downtime, and triple copies of Tidying. Down here in the extra deck, we have 1 Striker Dragon, of course, 1 Outmirage, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, triple copies of the Heavenly Spheres, 1 Pisty, 1 Opie, 1 Crossroads, 1 Access Code, 2 copies of House, and 2 copies of Show. Side deck here, we have 1 Sloth Boy, triple copies of Nibiru, triple copies of Cosmic Cyclone, triple copies of Dark Really No More, 1 copy of the Dragonmaid Welcome, actually. This is a welcome change. Triple copies of Forbidden Droplet, and 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, wrapping up a nice little change of the metagame. Like I said, I know that these did not top, but the big thing I wanted to share these for was so people could get the opportunity to see these deck builds, see what these players are testing, and to see if there's a possibility that we could see more of this in the near future. So with that being said, make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on more excellent content. I'll want to see your beautiful faces back here tomorrow for some more swag-tastic, awesome content. Have a good day, guys. Stay safe out there. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCole40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCole40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcolegames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.